Fucking insane. Modern day hypergamy. Okay. Look at this chick. Take your wife to a sports event. Camera focus on her. Randoms find her social media. Gains 300,000 followers. She divorces you to model. So this is what happened. I guess Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. They're playing some kind of soccer game. Then there she is. This is her and her husband. Before 98 followers, and then she gets 127 mil. See, good goodness, I don't know what the fuck that means. Probably 127,000 probably is what I'm assuming. And she divorces her guy.
Bruh.
And, you know, this is why I tell you guys all the time, whenever you're in a relationship with a girl, right? And she goes ahead and gets like the leverage in the relationship, she becomes famous or something like that. Like, you're on borrowed time, bro. You're 100% on borrowed time. It's just a matter of time until she fucking finds somebody else. Because once she becomes famous, new guys are going to get into the picture. And when new guys get into the picture, what are you going to do? You know, he's probably like a regular dude, right? You can see here, nothing special about this guy. Probably a regular guy working a job, right? He might be middle class, upper middle class. It doesn't matter. Because once your girl becomes the star, it's a wrap from there. And this is why I tell y'all all the time, bro. You have to be the prize in your relationship every single time. Because women don't know how to act when they have the leverage. They really don't. They become awful people. Okay? They become absolutely awful people. Whenever they get the upper hand, it's going to be the end of the relationship, bro. This is why you guys have to focus on always being better than your girl in every single way. And I don't know that sounds horrible to say it like that. But this is a friendly reminder to you guys that if your girl becomes more famous than you, if she makes more money than you, if she becomes the star of the relationship or whatever, it's just a matter of time until she's going to lead that relationship and then lead it to the fucking end. Because, again, women are terrible people when they have leverage in a relationship. Frank, go to your bed. They're terrible people when they have leverage in a relationship, guys. They will fucking ruin your life, bro. I'm telling you, they will fucking ruin it all. They'll sit there and be like, oh, I could do better. I could do better. They have this, what I call the grass is greener on the other side phobia, okay? And this grass is greener on the other side phobia is basically, it's always, am I doing the best that I can? Do I have the best guy that I can get? Okay? Like, am I really fulfilling my female potential? Am I getting, like, everything that I deserve, right? And it used to be, right, like this used to be kind of calmed pretty easily when they married the guy that they went to high school with or, you know, some guy that they met in college or whatever. But thanks to the internet and social media, they have this feeling and this anxiety all the fucking time. And since they have this feeling and anxiety all the fucking time, it's very difficult for them to consolidate on one guy. Even though they want to have one guy, right? And they want to have the peace that comes with one guy, it's very difficult for them to consolidate on this when you got the internet telling them that they deserve the world. You got people all over the place telling them that they could do better. You got them getting followers on Instagram. You got them getting hit up by guys that are, you know, significantly more successful, have more money, have more status than you. And what ends up happening with a lot of these women is they have a very bad, women aren't really able to deduce if someone wants to be with them long term or if someone wants to be with them short term. Does that make sense, Chad? I'm going to talk about this here in a second with another video that I have for you guys. All they know is that they have a lot of attention, okay? And a lot of girls make the mistake of thinking, oh, I get all this attention. This is all guys that want to hook up with me. And they don't realize that a majority of those guys that are hitting them up in their inbox don't really want to hook up with them. They simply want to get laid, okay? But a lot of women have an inability to kind of figure this out, unfortunately. And since they don't have the ability to figure it out, they get duped, they get fooled, they get bamboozled, they get love bombed, as they would say, because they're too stupid to figure it out. And a guy that would have been good for them, right, that was a good boyfriend or a good husband or whatever, they end up like kind of writing him off and going and trying to get a better deal. Now realizing that that better deal isn't really a better deal for them long term. It might be a better deal for them for a week, a month, or 2 months, but they don't have the sexual market value or capital to actually capture that guy long term. Okay? And this is something that a lot of women don't figure out until it's too late. And with this girl here, for example, right? With this girl, she's going to learn it the hard way. She's going to learn it the hard way, right? This guy was probably fine to some degree, probably wasn't maybe the best guy ever, but he was probably good enough. And she's like, you know what? I can do better. And that's what ended up happening. And I'm telling you guys, social media is literally the worst thing that could have happened for women, dude. It really is. It really is. It's corrupted them. It's made them awful when it comes to being able to stay with one guy long term. It's made them really bad at figuring out who wants them for real versus who doesn't. And it's made them incredibly ungrateful.